All praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone that teaches the truth. Much love and appreciation to all the Akim the elders. Preaching the truth and sincerity out there. Shalom to the hopefully elect. The title of this lesson is Ye women that are at ease, take heed to my speech.
If the child is half of yours and half his, do you think that just automatically, because of these 9 months, that the mother should be given the child and the father should have visitation?
Yes,
He was fighting for custody?
he was fighting custody against me.
The courts wanted you to do 50-50,
Yes.
but you didn't want to do 50-50. You wanted...
No, I chose to have this child. I chose to take care of this child. I did not really want to be with this person anymore. I wanted my child.
Here, the wickedness in her voice. I chose to have the child. So you chose to have the child by yourself? You the one who impregnate yourself? I did not want to share the child with the woman. I mean, with him. You see?
I wanted to move forward with my life.
I want to move forward with my life, with my child. Take him right out of the picture. This is what the society promotes. And this is why there's so many effeminate. So many effeminate men, boys to men, effeminate. They have no self-control, no real trait of a man. It's almost like a woman and the body of a man. With all the characteristics of a woman, because they've been raised by a woman. It's not supposed to be this way.
Literally thinks because A, she decided not to get an abortion, B, because her body can naturally make a baby, C, because for 9 months she ate right and went to doctor's appointments. That negates 18 years of parental rights to the father. When you purposely keep your kids away from the biological father, you ain't shit to me. And deadbeat dads at the same level. You are not shit. If you purposely keep your kid away from the biological father, you are just fucking bad as deadbeat dads.
Well said, right? Ecclesiasticus 25 verse 16. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. It explains it all. It explains it all. The wickedness of a woman changes her face and darkens her countenance like cyclops. So her wickedness is so dark, is so disgusting. It changes her face, her countenance, as cyclops. The wickedness of a woman is by far worse than a man. Most of the time. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. When he hear what? When he hear what his wife might be doing. When his neighbor is telling him, when you're not around, what your wife is doing. Right? He shall sigh bitterly. Because she's been doing what? Wickedness. All wickedness is little. Verse 19. All wickedness is little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. She's a sinner. All wickedness is little when it compares to wickedness of a woman. They do not consider that the time that the virgin shall mourn is coming. The time of judging of the virgin to mourn is right around the corner. 2 Ezra 16 verse 31. Let's start there. Even so, in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that searches the houses with the sword. So what your woman gonna do in those times? And the earth shall be laid waste, and the field thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. See, because so many men's gonna be dying by disease, war, right? Just general population wickedness, and also famine. All of this. The virgin, verse 33, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husband. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. But you guys are independent, right? It's a good time to be independent there. You'll have all the opportunity to yourself to be just and as independent that you wish. I hope you women just looking forward for this time to show how independent you guys are. You girls all really are. Right? But you shall be ravaged. Ravaged. That's what's gonna happen. Right? Verse 34. In the wars shall the bridegrooms be destroyed, and the husband shall perish of famine. Those are just the minimal percentage of women that still have a husband or that has bridegrooms, because most of them are single, right? Because they all they want to be available for whatever opportunity that comes, But they will have what? No protection. They will have no cover, because a man shall be a covered from the tempest, from the tribulation. The woman who's gonna have a husband, that's still gonna be able, willing, that's man enough to protect himself and protect her. I mean, you're just gonna have to admit it. It's just have to be a man of the Lord. But again, a woman that still has a husband that still can kind of protect for a little while before the anger of the Lord just like snatch him away, she's gonna have a better chance of survival and less stress overall, because a man, it has to be a manly man that's gonna be willing to protect her, that's capable of. I'm not talking about like, you can have as many weapons as you can. If you don't have the traits of a warrior in you, you can have as many weapons you have and everything, and you have the security alarm and everything, but you have to have a special spirit to not die of fear. And that's only the spirit of the Lord that can give you that. There's nothing else, right? Isaiah 32 verse 2 and 9 and 14. Okay, a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as a river of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in the weary land. See, a lot of protection there, right? But what you're talking about, a man of the Lord, right? That's a man of the Lord, right? But oh, you woman that's just, having a good time, like YOLO, living your best life and everything kind of thing, well, go for it. Enjoy. Matter of fact, verse 9, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. But they would not listen, though. They would not listen. Many days, but they will have no choice, to just to to just endure the 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 torment that's gonna come to them, right? The tribulations, right? Verse 10, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail. Yeah, all the good times doing your nails, makeup, and all that stuff, and even having perfumes, having tampons, kind of things like this. Yeah, yeah, you won't have that. A woman needs way more care than a man, way more care. And when that time's gonna call, you shall stink way more than a man. That's not gonna be very appealing. So now, from being from being, like, or having sweet smells and smells good and everything, you're gonna smell like pretty much like how you call that? You're gonna call like you're gonna be pretty much like a mobile sewer. A mobile sewer. That's gonna be your smell. Mobile sewer. Right? The vintage shall not come, right? The gathering shall not come. 11. Tremble, ye women that are ease, for be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you, make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Yeah, you're not gonna have like all that beautiful, nice clothing, all that stuff, your nice heels. No, you're gonna come down, go down. Your status is gonna be no status, right? Just as Esau. Because when Esau is gonna go down, you go down with Esau. You go down with Esau, right? Verse 12. They shall lament for the treat, right? For the teeth, they shall lament for the teeth, for the pleasant field, for the fruitful vines, right? All the treats that they used to have and everything is gonna be gone. The pleasant field, the fruitful vine, right? The nice drinks and all that stuff, it's gone, right? Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, all the houses of joy in the joyous city, right? Because what? Because of what? Because the palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the city shall be left, for the fort and towers shall be for dens forever, a joy of wild asses and pastures of flocks, right? So the point there is that the multitude of the city shall be left. There won't be no that many people in there, right? The palaces shall be forsaken. The joy is gone, right? Female, the female, right? Female, what? Female is like, actually it's fee, right? It's like fe in Spanish is fe, so it's fate. Male, we know it's mal, right? It's bad, right? So no fate. Female basically translate to no fate. Female. And we know that it is impossible to please the Lord without faith. So those women, they don't really please the Lord by their actions. It's very, very, very rare, very small minority of women that are in order this in this generation. Hebrew 11 verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. To please who? To please the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Rashai. For he that cometh to Yahweh B'Hashem Rashai must believe that he is. Right? and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. But we know that most people in this world, they don't search the Lord, and of course not diligently of also, right? Right? But because they have that spirit in them, like, oh, since the world began, the Lord never did anything and nor will do anything. But their time to be proven wrong is coming really, really soon, right? Right? What time is the time that the enemy is gonna come as a flood? The enemy is gonna come as a flood without no warning. Remember, the day of the Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, right? First Maccabees 6 verse 11. And I thought with myself, into what tribulation am I come? And how great of a flood of misery is this? Is it? Wherein now am I? For I was bountiful and beloved in my power. So, see, a lot of people, they would not understand the magnitude of the tribulation until they're actually in it, right? Until they're actually in it, right? How great a flood of misery is it? Wearing now, right? Am I? For I was bountiful and beloved in my power. That's what they're gonna. That's how they're gonna see it. That's how they're gonna feel it, right? But remember, the vintage shall fail. The vintage shall fail. There's not gonna be any consolation that's gonna come, or any relief. It's just gonna get from bad to worse, right? But she that is my enemy shall feel it, because it will be part of a judgment. Micah 7 verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it. Shall see what? Shall see the trouble, shall see the desolation, shall see the, all the wickedness that you have done has a price to pay. And it is now coming to be the time to pay. And shame shall cover her, right? Which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes, right? My eyes shall behold her. We shall behold her in what? In tribulation, in all that trouble. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street, when the enemy shall come as a flood. That's what's gonna happen to her, right? Right? So, I mean, we have to be cautious to how we do what we do, and how we walk, what we say, to whom and who we are dealing with, because these people will just fold like a sheet of paper. They will fold, right? But we don't have to worry about anything, because we know that the Lord will have our back. The one that's doing the right thing, the Lord will have our back. The one that is prophesying, the Lord will have our back. The one that is diligently seeking the word of the Lord would have our back. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yashai will have our back. He will protect us, right? The one that is fighting, the wickedness spirits of this world, the Lord will have her back. Isaiah 59 verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in as a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. He shall give protection to his servants. He shall give them spiritual power. He shall give them a way to escape whatever adversity that comes upon us. Hopefully this lesson has been edifying. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Okakodash. Double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone that teaches us the truth. Much love and appreciation to all the Akim elders preaching the truth and sincerity out there. Shalom to the hopefully elect.